Good morning slash afternoon, y'all. Technically afternoon. Close enough, right? Okay. Welcome in, everybody. This is your noon flow. I'm Jeremy. First things first, welcome and thank you for coming. First and foremost, for making yourself a part of the community. Thank you very much for doing that, for giving us teachers a reason to continue to show up. Thank you for that. Second, if you have the capacity, we have our donation site still going live. It's blackswanyoga.com/live, and we're still receiving those. It goes 100% to the teachers. So again, if you've been donating up until now, thank you so much for doing that. And if you can or are able to, that side is up and going. Third, flow today is going to be a Tapas Flow. So we are going to try to build some heat, maybe go a little fast. So take into account your own body, what you've come into class with, how you're feeling energetically. Some of these are going to be built to make you get your heart rate up. It may be a little funky, newer transitions, but it's going to be so that you build up a fire so that everything gets warm, and then you can relax and let it go. That's going to be the goal for the day. We're going to start standing, but we have a few minutes before we start. Let everybody kind of trickle in. So find somewhere comfortable, grab whatever you need. Say hello to Skiba. Yeah, and that's going to be the thing today. Tapas Flow. It's not going to be a super long flow. Yesterday did this slow flow, which went real long. It was almost an hour and a half of movement. But it was a nice, chill, introspective flow. So today's going to be a little less introspective, a little more invigorating. We'll go for that. So get what you need, settle yourself up. We'll start here in a few minutes. Okay. If you're just now joining, welcome. My name is Jeremy. This is going to be a noon Tapas Flow. So again, getting nice and warm so we can stretch out. That is the goal, right? Warm up and then release. So you don't need any props for class. I do have blocks with me. I may pull them out and use them, but again, just use that as a suggestion. These aren't necessary for your practice. This can be just about you and how you feel. That feels a little bit better. My light just went out. So there's no front light, but we're gonna do this anyway. Start at the top of your mat. In this neutral anatomical stance. So feet shoulder width distance apart. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Turn your palms face forward, thumbs face out. Maybe a couple of rounds of breath to draw your shoulders in circles up to your ears, back and down. And then reverse. And then come back through to stillness. Even if your thighs aren't touching, squeeze them in together. So squeeze your glutes so you've got solid base. If somebody came to push your hips, it would move too far. You're engaged, supportive. Draw your lower belly down and in. And then start to breathe to lift up through your chest. So without just letting your ribs splay out. Keep them controlled in and begin to breathe in and out. Close your eyes. Settle into this focus of fire. Just like the metal worker who has to heat up metal to build anything, to mold it, put it into shapes. Same with people who work with glass, getting it hot, making it malleable. And also within that comes sweat, comes some discomfort, some aching, a little bit of tiredness, and all that's a part of it. Open yourself up to those flames of change, the tapas, the heat. And most importantly, make this about you. Part of your tapas, part of your discomfort, the heat that comes with discomfort may be slowing down. You really want to push yourself because your life consists of you continually pushing yourself. So let your tapas also be about recognition of cooling down, letting off the gas slowly. Start our breath together. Take an inhale through your nose. Open mouth, side out. Do it again. Breathe in. Sigh that out. 2 more times. In. Out. 1 more breath in. Audible breath out. This time breathe in through your nose. Seal your lips. Exhale through your nose. Ujjayi breath. Now it's going to keep the heat inside. Keep that going though. In and out through your nose. Trap in heat like a steam engine. Allow that to fuel and move you. 1 more full round. Start to add some arm movement in. You can open your eyes. Inhale, reach up to extended mountain pose. Maybe palms touch. Maybe you just extend up. On your exhale, hands back down by your side. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands by your sides. 3 more times. In and out. For 2. In and out. Last one. In and out. Now reach up to extended mountain pose. Palms stay facing one another. We're going to take this into a side bend. Take a breath in. Reach your right hand to your right thigh. Exhale, side bend towards the right. Keep pressing your thighs together. Keep pressing your right hand into your right leg so you've got support to lengthen up. Inhale back through to center. Left hand to your left thigh. Exhale, side bend to the left. And squeeze thigh to thigh. Rotate your right shoulder back. You're flattening your chest to the front of your mat. And inhale back to center, switch your arms, and then keep that going. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times each side. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Now we're going to start to add on. Reach back up to extended mountain pose. Now we're going to take it into a curtsy. So grab your left wrist. Step your left hand behind your left leg behind your right leg. Then pull up and over to the right. As you squeeze your thighs together, press your feet down into the ground. Now inhale back to center. Switch your grip. Exhale, curtsy towards the left. Again, squeeze thighs together. Straighten your legs relatively as you pull up and over towards the left. Your legs don't have to be straight, but constrict them together. And then breath to movement. Inhale back to center. Switch your grip. Exhale, curtsy to the right. Inhale back to center. Switch your grip. Exhale, curtsy to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. You got 1 more time each side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up to mountain pose. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Notice what's changed in your chest, in your breath, in your legs, in your core. And then see how your mind reacts to all those. The way that they used to be and the way that they are currently. Take it all in. Allow it to be a part of your journey. Find gratitude for it. Breathe in together. Breathe out together. Right, inhale, reach up to a mountain pose. Get tall. On your exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips with a slow journey down. Fold over your legs. Plant your left hand under your face, and then like you're pulling an arrow, grip your right hand into a fist, pull your right elbow up to the ceiling, and then extend through your right hand and twist. Bend your left leg a lot. Straighten your right leg as much as you can. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down, and then switch. You pull that arrow. Bend your left elbow, draw it up, and then extend your arm. Left leg stays straight, right leg stays bent. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to a tabletop. So we have 5 rounds of cat-cow. Start off your breath to movement. As you find more space, take up that space. And then match that space with your breath. How long can you breathe in or out for? Maybe work into some new areas. Last 2. Last 1. And then we'll keep movement going. Come back through a neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, all 10 toes, so even your pinky toe. The one who never wants to come to the party, invite him to the party. Tuck it under with your fingers if you have to. All 10 toes tucked. Float your knees off the ground. Hovering tabletop. Take a breath in here. On your exhale, hovering child's pose. Start with your knees close together. Shins stay hovering over towards the mat. Work your hips back to heels. Get some power through your hands. So draw your tailbone forward. Draw your belly up and in. Get compressed. And then inhale back to hovering tabletop, a little different. Exhale, hovering child's pose, knees wide. So take your knees out wide. You're still on the balls of your feet. Drop your hips to heels. Drive your palms forward into the ground. And we're going to take those breaths to movement. Inhale forward, hovering table. Exhale, close leg, hovering child's pose. And inhale back to hovering table. Exhale, wide leg, hovering child's pose. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, close leg. Inhale. Exhale, wide leg. 3 more times, each one. Inhale. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale, wide. 2 more times through. Inhale. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale, wide. 1 more time through. Inhale. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale, wide. Inhale, lower your knees down. Cat-cow. Pull forward. Exhale, round for cat. Flip to the tops of your feet. Child's pose. Drop your hips to heels. Let yourself get compressed by gravity and feel the stretch of the warmth that you just created in your legs. You walk your hands a little further forward. Lift your forearms. Maybe stretch out your spine a little more. And let your forehead drop. And just notice how your mind reacted to the movement. Were you stoked about it? Did it shock or frighten you or make you feel uncomfortable? And just take that all in. Use that as part of your journey. On a breath in, reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Open up your chest. 1 more breath in, get long. Then exhale, thread the needle. Right arm slides under your left, all the way across. Bring your shoulder, your cheek to the ground. Now for more pressure, walk your left hand towards the left corner of your mat and then press it forward. So you drive your hips back. Full breath. All right, plant your left hand by your face where it originally started. Inhale your right hand back up. Oh, we're staying down in child's pose, yeah. And exhale, both hands down. Back to your child's pose. Take a breath to reset. And then inhale, left arm up. 1 more breath in. Exhale, twist. Left arm under. And slide it across. Get long through your shoulders. Again, they were just supporting you. There's probably some warmth building there as well. You use this pressure to stretch it back out. Drive your right hand forward into the mat. Shift slightly to the left. Mostly driving your hips back, getting long through your spine. Full breath. Right hand back by your face. Inhale, left arm up, twist. And exhale, back to child's pose. Take up your full child's pose. Walk your fingers forward, get long, breathe in. Exhale, sink. Commit back to your tapas, finding some discomfort, a little bit of heat, but knowing that that heat is going to help transform. You're ready to move. Shift forward, tabletop. Tuck your toes, and then to downward facing dog. So you can make this a wide down dog. You can walk your hands further forward or walk your feet further back to make it a wide. You can step your feet out to get a bigger stance. So widen your stance out to the sides and to the back and just see how it feels. Bend your knees. Can you point your tailbone up to the ceiling? You're trying to flick a switch. And then press your chest closer towards your legs and let your head get relaxed. Shake it yes and no. From here, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog, and then swing it over and across. Plant it outside of your left leg. So you got your right shin on top of your left calf. And then walk your hands to the back of your mat. We've got a IT band stretch happening here. Let your head get heavy. If you took my class last night, we took this as well. And can you press the arches of both feet? Try to flatten them to the ground. Then let your tongue relax from the roof of your mouth. Check in with tension that you add once you find more tension in your legs where you're trying to stretch. One more full breath. Let your head get heavy. Walk your hands back through to center. Take a three-legged dog, right leg high, bend your leg, start to draw some circles. When that feels good, reverse. Make that feel just as good, and then back to down dog. Left leg high, breathe in, and then swing it outside of your right. Shin to calf, walk it back. Again, press the arches of both feet into the ground. Let your head get heavy, draw your belly up and in. Again, that draw ups activates the core, so it's supportive as you hang. So rather than inhibiting you, pressing it out and forward, draw it up and then activate it. Full breath. And plant your hands, walk them back to the top of your mat. Three-legged dog. Bend your legs, stack your hips, draw circles. And then reverse them. And then back to downward facing dog. Good. Bend your knees and look forward, inhale. Your exhale, step or float top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale to a mountain pose, reach up and get really tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Right. Let's start a Sun A flow. We'll take this a few times, breath to movement. Adjust how you need. We'll start with chaturangas if you'd rather keep this slower, or with cobras, or maybe skip altogether. Cool with that. When you're ready, reach up, mountain pose. Breathe in. On your exhale, side bend towards the right, so like we started. Inhale back to mountain. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale to mountain, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And then high plank, exhale. Plant your hands, step your feet to the back of your mat. From here, I want you to lift your right leg, pull your knee in toward your chest. Super slow, press the ground away. 2 breaths here. Squeeze your heel to glute, pull your thigh to chest. Send it back to plank, lift your left leg, and then pull knee to chest. Same thing, press the ground away, pull knee to chest, squeeze heel to glute. 1 more breath. Back to high plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, lean forward, lower halfway down or less. Inhale, upward facing, straighten your arms, squeeze your shoulders together so you pull your chest forward. Inhale, exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. All right, inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Again, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back to center, switch. Exhale to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. A little different this time. So we're going to take that switch a little faster. So pull your right knee to your nose, and then straight a jump switch, your right foot back, left knee forward. Almost like a mountain climber. And then jump switch, opposite knee forward, opposite knee forward. And then keep that going. Powerfully press the ground away. Just for 4. Powerful switches. 3, 2, 1. Even out. High plank. Breathe in. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Inhale upward. Exhale downward dog. 1 round of breath in and out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. All right, last time. We're going to cross your body. So right knee across to your left tricep, and then jump switch. Left knee across, and then right knee across, and then left knee across. And then keep that going. You're jumping, not just stepping and pulling. You can challenge yourself to make it explosive. For 4, for 3, 2. Last 1. Come to stillness, breathe in, shift forward. Chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale upward. Exhale, downward dog. Full inhale. Full exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, inhale. Step or float, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose. All right. Thought that would be a fun idea. Sign you yogis up for some tapas. I signed myself up for tapas too. Did myself dirty. All right, find your strong chair. Belly up and in. Point your tailbone forward towards your heels. And lift your arms up higher from that so you got a strong base. Take a breath in. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your elbows to your ribs, lift up your heart. Try to connect your elbows together. And then straighten your arms behind you, keep the bend until you can straighten to clasp your hands. Palms to touch, squeeze your shoulders together, start to straighten your legs. And stretch your knuckles to the floor as you lift up your heart. Keep this going, try to find length through your spine as if somebody's sliding their hand up your back, supporting you to lift. Release your grip on an inhale, reach up to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Left knee lowers to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Reach up. And keep the side body stretch going here. Once you've gotten your strong Anjaney, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Take a breath in, pull it up first. And then exhale, side bend to the right. So pull it up and over. Rotate your left shoulder back. And look underneath your armpit or underneath your bicep. And pull your left knee forward. Drag it towards your right heel. Feel that stretch deepen into your hip flexor, into your obliques. Breathe in. Then exhale, revolve. Twist your right or left elbow to your right knee. Palm can stay together. If you want to turn your left hand to a fist, take that deeper into a twist. If you're already feeling open through your arms, that warmth has opened up something for you. Maybe spread your wings. Open up your arms, right arm up. I'm not quite there. I'm not going to risk it. 2 more breaths. And inhale, reach back up, kneeling crescent. And exhale, standing splits. Hands to the ground. Right leg is your support. Flatten out your sacrum. So keep your left hand on the ground. Take your right hand to your low back. I want you to flex your left toes towards the ground. Rotate your left outer hip down. Then squeeze your glute to lift your heel in line with your hip without your hips getting uneven. Again, your low back is still flat to your mat. 2 rounds of breath. You can take your hands to the ground, let your forehead deepen. 1 more inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Low lunge, breathe out. Right foot steps back, right knee down. Inhale, kneeling crescent. So your Anjaney, strong legs, pull right heel, right knee, forward to left heel. So you've got activation. Grab your right wrist, breathe in, pull up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Final breath. Keep all the length, inhale. Twist to the left on your exhale. And then press to lift. Again, you've got a long spine. Rotate it with power from your arms. Full breath. Look forward, inhale. Actually reach up, inhale. And then low lunge, exhale. Tuck your back toes. Standing splits. So if that felt good, to check in with your sacrum, your low back. You take your left hand to your low back this time. Just squeeze your glute. Drive your sole of your foot straight back. And then lift your heel in line with your glute. Drive your left foot straight into the ground and lengthen out your hip. Let your forehead relax to the ground. 2 more breaths. All together, breathe in. Fold forward on your breath. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale. Set both feet to the back of your mat. Breathe in and shift forward. Chaturanga on your breath out. And hold your chaturanga. Press back up to high plank. Inhale. Again, lower down. Chaturanga. Again, inhale high. Exhale low. One more time. Inhale high. Exhale low. Go through your flow. Inhale upward facing. Exhale downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Alright. From here, right leg high, breathe in. Bend and stack on your breath out. Ooh. Open up your inner thigh. Now notice my left shoulder dipping down. If you can't see me, it's okay. Level out your shoulder. So left shoulder will rotate more upwards. Put equal pressure through both hands. Then try to stack your hips without letting your left shoulder dip again. Come back to 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Your exhale, knee to nose. So pick up where we left off. Inhale back to 3-leg. Exhale, cross it to your left. Hold. Extend your foot, plant it on the ground. Fall in triangle. Now, press your feet down equally. Press your right hand down. Use that to lift your left arm higher. Take a breath in. And then bend your elbow. Take the back of your neck with your left palm. And then press your elbow up to the ceiling. Open up your chest further. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, both hands down. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Low lunge, exhale. High crescent lunge. All right. So high crescent. First round here. Lift your back heel as high as you can. So it's flat up against an invisible wall. And then front knee bends to stack on top of your ankle. So not any further. It can be behind, but challenge yourself to get it on top of. Make that stack on top of challenging to get to, and then hold it. Cool? All right, we're gonna add some movement. So again, high up on your left tiptoes. On an inhale, lower your left knee to hover over the ground. Bend your right leg a lot. Arms bring you up, and then squeeze them to your ribs. So that again. Inhale, reach up. Or rather, inhale. Lower down, and exhale, squeeze. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale, left knee hovers over the ground. One more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach up to high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up. My favorite crescent lunge variations. It's a love-hate relationship, though. Now, just like your lunge in your crescent lunge with your right leg, do that same thing here. So your knee stacks on top of your ankle, but it's challenging to be there. You're pressing forward without letting it go forward, right? Isometric hold. 2 rounds of breath. On your inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten your right leg, point your tailbone forward, extend entirely through your right side. Now left hand is on your left leg. Now just like your side body bend in your mountain pose, press your left arm into your left leg to grow up and over more towards the left. Breathe in. Exhale, triangle pose. Now point your tailbone back, lean forward, pull your right hip towards the back of your space. You're lengthening your right side as well. Then arm down. Left arm up. Your right arm isn't dumping either. You can lift it completely off of your leg because this is mostly about core strength. Your right arm is the propellant to twist, to rotate your left shoulder up higher. Left shoulder up without necessarily falling behind the line of your skull. Everything is still in line with your spine, right? Nothing too wild, but powerful. All right, take a breath in, look up to your left fingertips. On your exhale, swing your left fingertips forward towards your right toes, and then wide-legged forward fold towards the center of your mat. Left toes or right toes turn to the left with you into a wide-legged forward fold. You can bend your knees as much as feels necessary, but press equally through your feet. So you've got your arches maybe even lifting because you're pressing into the pinky side of your feet, but then spread out the ball mounds of your feet. Press your toes firmly into the mat. Options here is to stay just like this, arms underneath your shoulders. If you want to go deeper, walk your hands underneath your shoulders, underneath your hips, towards the back of your space. 5 rounds of breath. I want you to make this forward fold yours. Check in like an auditor. Look for any tightness. And then allow that tightness to release by breathing with it, breathing into it. Come back through the center, take a halfway lift, breathe in. Then low lunge on your breath out, walk your hands forward, top of your mat. From here, twist, reach your right hand up, left knee stays lifted. One more breath in. Exhale, both hands down, step back to high plank, breathe in, and then flow, chaturanga on your breath out. I'm going to skip this time. Take it, add what you need to. Okay, left side, left leg high, breathe in, bend, stack, open up on your breath out. Again, check in with your right shoulder. Rather than letting it be slack, power it, drive it into the mat. And then see what happens when you lift your left knee higher. And it's going to try to transfer into your right shoulder. Keep it in your hips, keep it in your spine. Then come back to three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, get powerful, squeeze it. Inhale, 3 leg. Exhale, cross to your right, hold, extend, plant your foot. Inhale, fall in triangle, right hand lifts up. You drive your left hand down, drive your outer left foot down, and your inner right arch down. Everything drives to lift your hips. And then take your hand to the back of your neck, squeeze your elbow to your ear, and then inhale, lift your elbow up. Guide your elbow to open your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, both hands down. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. High crescent lunge. Both arms reach up. Came in a little hot on that one. So, back heel spikes. Deepen into your front lunge. See if you can get your front thigh parallel to the mat. So it takes a lot more bend in your front leg. Notice what happens to your right side when you do that. Find the adjustment with both hips pointing forward. Once you've got your strong stack, arms reach above your head. Take a breath in. Then on your exhale, bend your right leg. Squeeze elbows in towards your ribs. Get your back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze and lower. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, hover your knee. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Feet wide, drive them apart. In 2 opposite directions. Allow your inner thighs to follow that direction. You take your hands to your hip bones, start to pull out towards the sides. And allow yourself to deepen. Follow that trajectory to open up your hips. 2 more breaths. I feel it. Alright, inhale, reverse triangle. Ooh, I feel it release. Yeah. Point your tailbone forward. Press your right hand into your right leg. You're going to get that side body business happening on the left side. Breathe in. Exhale, triangle pose. Point your tailbone back. Pull your left hip underneath you. Then left arm down, right arm up. Same thing. Left arm is not weight bearing. It's there to press and rotate. So once you've gotten your full rotation, maybe bring your hand to your heart. Drive your left elbow down. Almost like, again, you're pulling that bow of your left shoulder, left elbow back, extending your right arm. full breath. Once again, inhale, reverse your warrior. Right, reverse your triangle, I guess. And then look up to your hand, take a breath in. On your exhale, rotate it towards the back as you turn your left toes forward. And then your wide-legged forward fold to the right this time. And you go individual legs. If you'd rather take that business through the middle, keep that. Otherwise, walk your left hand as close as you can get to your left foot. You may get on it, you may get past it. And then follow that with your right. So again, you may get behind it, you may get on it. Let your head get heavy. Drive more into your right foot. So your hands on the left foot, power your right foot away from you. Back through the center. Start with your right hand. Go for your right foot. Follow it with your left hand. It doesn't have to touch. It doesn't have to look just like your other side either. See how it feels. See where you're resistant. Can you soften that resistance happening? One more breath. Back in through center. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Take your left leg high, three-legged dog. One more time, bend and stack. When that feels good, come back to a high plank. Breathe in. Double chaturanga on your breath out. So shift forward, lower halfway down or less. Upward facing dog. And then before you go to down dog, set yourself back up for your chaturanga. Then press up and back. If that's a lot, try using your knees. If that's still a lot, skip it. There's no need to push yourself to unknown, unnecessary territories. It'll come in due time. In your next breath in, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or float forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair pose. Breathe in. Sink on your breath out. We're going to take some twists. So you got your arms extended up high in your chair pose. Breathe in. Your exhale, open twist towards the right. Now hold here for a moment. Squeeze your shoulders together like you're opening up for a bear hug. Take a look to your left knee. Did it pull out past your right? Pull it back. And then can you lower or level out your left hip with your right? Send them back as you twist your arms open. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open twist towards the left. So same thing. Open up for your bear hug. Check your knees. Check your hips. Drive them back into that invisible chair. Inhale, chair pose. Keep it going. Exhale, twist towards the right. Breath to movement. Inhale, chair. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Keep this going with control of your legs and hips. Keep the depth in your chair pose. It gets easier as you stand up taller. Stay low. Just for 4. For 3. Last 2. Last one, all the way through to the right, to the left. Inhale, mountain pose, straighten your legs, thumbs to the back of the room, find a straight arm back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Step and flow. If you want that double chaturanga, again, set it up. Press back to down dog on your exhale. Right leg high, breathe in, a little different. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Again, inhale back to 3 leg. Again, exhale to your right tricep. This time step your foot outside of your hand, runner's lunge. 4 rounds of breath here in runner's lunge, so stay active. Back knee stays lifted. Squeeze your thighs together. Pull your chest forward away from your thighs. One more round of breath. Inhale back to 3-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, down dog, feet together. Left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, left tricep, try to touch. Again, inhale high. Exhale to your left tricep and then step outside of your hand, runner's lunge. Find strong runner's lunge, squeeze your thighs together. Left thighs parallel to the mat, pull your chest forward. It's hot in here, y'all. Hope it's hot in your house too. If it's not, it's a whole new experience. Try it out. Next inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Down dog, exhale. All right, now we're gonna make some movement happen. So take your right leg high to start. Runner's lunge, step outside of your right hand. From here, we are gonna jump switch. You've got your right foot outside of your right hand. I want you to jump switch your left foot outside of your left hand and your right foot back. So you got this runner's lunge, jump switch, left and right. Left and right. Keep pressing the ground away with your hands so you have enough lift to switch your legs. And then powerfully switch. For 4. For 3. For 2. Even out your sides. Last one. Downward facing dog. Lift to your tiptoes, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Settle into your breath. How does it feel? Can you find gratitude for some aspect of this practice? Find gratitude for an aspect of your body. Find gratitude for an aspect of your community. When you're ready to move, shift forward, tabletop. Tuck your toes, down dog. Right leg high, inhale. Exhale to your nose. Inhale high. Exhale to your left. Cross, extend and plant. Open up, fallen triangle. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands back down. Three-legged dog, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Just once this time. Exhale, bend your knees, squeeze elbows to ribs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale to reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. You're going to be here for a whole round of breath. In. Out. And inhale, reverse your triangle. And then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes. Swing it towards the center. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold a little deeper on your breath out. Spin your inner thighs behind you. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen. Spin your inner thighs back. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Low lunge to the top. Breathe out. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Bend, stack. Flip your dog. Drive your heels down. Lift up your hips. Same thing. Take your hand behind your neck. Squeeze your elbow to your ear. Inhale, lift your elbow up to the ceiling to open up your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down and flow. Take it to down dog. Left leg high, breathe in. To your nose, breathe out. Inhale, high. Exhale, cross to right, extend and plant. Inhale, reach up. Fallen triangle. Take a breath in. Exhale, both hands down. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Low lunge. Exhale. High crescent lunge. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Squeeze your elbows to ribs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse. And exhale to your wide-legged forward fold to the right. This time we're going to take it 1 leg at a time, left and right. Walk your hands to your left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, swing it to center. Walk it to your right. Breathe in and lift. Exhale to center. Switch. Inhale, lift to the left. Exhale to center. To the right. Inhale. Exhale to center. 2 more times. To the left. To center. To the right. To center. 1 more time through. To the left. the right. Come to center, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Three-legged dog, inhale. Bend, stack, and then flip your dog, exhale. So left hand up if you want deeper. Grab behind your neck, squeeze your elbow to your ear. Inhale, lift your elbow, lift your chest, lift your hips. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands down and flow your way through vinyasa. Back to down dog. Right leg high, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Pyramid pose. So for me, I'm going to grab blocks. I love blocks in this pose. Now you've got everything warm. You've done your twists. Can you settle in, even with elevated breath, elevated heart rate? Can you focus now on stretching your right glute? Both legs are straight. Both feet are flat. Squeeze thigh to thigh. So rotate your right hip back to squeeze your right thigh into your left. Options to either let your head get heavy, round forward. Maybe let your spine get long if you need blocks or something to support. To pull your chest forward so you've got long legs and a long spine. Close your eyes. Be here fully with it. Take out that one sense so that the other senses get a little more in tune. Two more breaths here. All right, bend your right leg. Bend it forwards like you're going into a standing splits, but then cross your left leg behind your right. So you're sitting on both of your glutes. Your left leg is in front, your right leg is on top, right knee points up. Once you got that, plant your right hand behind your hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Breathe in to open. And exhale, twist to the right. Options here. You can hug your knee into chest. Use that to lengthen your spine and twist. If you want deeper, take your elbow outside of your knee. Lengthen up with your right hand. Again, that's holding your posture straight. And then twist with your left arm. And a slight tuck of your chin to your chest, but lift through the top of your head. Again, you're creating a long spine. There. Come back through to center. Unravel the way you came in. Hands to the ground for support. Take your standing splits to step it back into a low lunge. From there, left hand stays down. Twist your right hand up. Last time to open up through some twists, through some revolving. Take both hands down to the ground. Three-legged dog if you want circles, if you want to stack, if you want to flip. One more time here. Left leg high, breathe in. Pyramid pose, step through to lunge. Right foot steps forward so you can flatten both feet and straighten both legs. So play with the placement until that feels familiar. Decide how to go from there. Long spine, strong and supported and engaged. Let your forehead relax towards your knee. Take more of a rounded spine. Continue squeezing thighs together though. Your legs are still strong no matter what. You decide what happens to your torso. And press equally through both feet. Press into the arches of your feet. Press into the heels of your feet. Still equally pressing through the arches and the ball mount. Two more rounds. Bend your left leg, shift forward so you can lift your right leg. Just enough so you can bring your calf or knee behind, shin to the ground, come to a seat. Again, both sit bones are on the ground. So if you need to move your right leg out a little further, get them both rooted. If you need to stick a blanket or roll up your mat so you've got actual connection to the ground, take that. Left hand behind you, breathe in, reach your right hand up. Press through your left hand, you're straight. Exhale, twist to the left. knee in or press elbow into knee. This is about your twist. Power. Two more rounds. Back through to center. Retrace your steps. Standing splits just enough to stretch, and then step it back. Low lunge. Right hand stays down. Twist your left arm up. Finish out your rotations. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down. Step back to plank or three-legged dog. Draw your circles with your left leg. One last time. When you're ready, lower to plank, and then all the way down to your belly. I was talking about it yesterday with a fellow instructor, and making it a reality today. We're taking it to floor bow, y'all. Kick your heels to glutes. Grab the outside of your feet. And then squeeze your knees together, thighs to touch. Take a breath in, draw your belly up and in. And then exhale, kick your feet into your hands, lift your knees, and then lift your chest. This can be enough. Keep squeezing your knees together. They don't want to separate, or they want to separate. Don't let them. You want to go further. Kick into your feet so much, into your hands, that your toes lift a little higher. Maybe your shoulders draw more together and your chest opens more. 2 rounds of breath. Powerful legs. Kick them into your hands. Full round. Last breath in. Lift up to your highest point. And exhale. Release just your chest. Release your legs, and then windshield wiper them left and right. Yeah. And take your arms out to a T. Keep your right heel kicked to your glute, and then scorpion stretch. Now, if you want a shoulder stretch, keep your arm outstretched straight. If you want more of a chest, a pec stretch, bend your right elbow like a goalpost arm. But elbow stays in line with your shoulder no matter what. From there, roll to the left. You can touch your foot to the ground. If it doesn't touch, you can take it to something supportive like a block, blanket, an ottoman. If you want to go further, plant your right hand on the ground and press it away. So you deepen into the stretch of your left side. You can take your right hand, reach around your low back, find a half bind. This one feels good for me. I'm going to stay right here. You got 4 more breaths. Gently unravel through center. Keep your knees bent. Windshield wiper left and right. Little hey, little ho. And then take it to the other side. Same shape with your right arm. Kick your left heel to glute. Roll to your right. Same thing. Your left hand can become flat on the ground. And then drive it forward. I guess more towards the left. So drive it diagonally. Put more weight and pressure on your right shoulder, right pec. And breathe all the way to your low belly, all the way to your pelvis. Can you stretch your chest and your stomach with air? Notice what tenses when you fill up completely. 2 more breaths. Gently retrace your steps back through center. You can windshield wiper your legs left and right if that felt good. And then press to tabletop. Let's move it into camel. It's a little bit deeper into that front stretch that we had with your floor bow. I would suggest a block or something thick and squeezable between your thighs so that you can contract your lower belly and you don't have to work so much extra weight into your low back. Again, the squeeze is your core, your trunk, strong and supportive. Hands to your low back, squeeze your elbows towards one another, and then walk your gaze up the ceiling as you squeeze your thighs, press your hips forward. Keep squeezing everything into the midline as you walk your gaze up to the wall, to the ceiling. If you find this point, you can stay here. If you feel like you want to go further, Take your hands down, grab your ankles. If there's anything in your low back that feels sensational because of that, retrace your steps. Come back here. 3 more breaths. Inhale back to center. Lower hips to your heels. Come to a seat on your shins. Let your hands relax on your lap. Let your shoulders relax from your ears. Close your eyes and settle into your breath, your heart rate, the ebb and flow of your own natural body. Your practice works just the same. What you put into it, the surroundings, the things you neglect, all of them dictate how one certain thing feels in any given moment. Find some gratitude for the heat that you can build. You're ready. Swing to one side, legs to the side, and then long in front of you. And across figure 4, your right ankle on top of your left knee, or I guess more toward your thigh. From there, take a breath in, reach up. Now pause here. Can you press your right knee more towards the ground? Flex your right toe. So again, we'll start to stretch your outer glute rather than pulling on your tendon and your joints. Breathe in and lift. Exhale to fold. What I love about this is you get the pigeon benefit, you get a forward fold benefit. If you want to take this deeper, right hand to your right inner thigh or knee. Again, right foot stays flexed. That's going to keep it protected. Gently press it down. Now feel where your right hip and leg connect. And then I want you to find something to soften there as you continue to breathe deep, just as deep as we started. What becomes constricted there? What's resisted? You become loving with your breath and send it there and embrace to relax. Two more rounds of breath. Come through to center. Keep your right leg figure 4. Take your hands behind your hips. Bend your left leg until you can plant your left foot flat on the ground. And then reverse tabletop with figure 4 legs. Woo! Hybrids. Same thing here. Flex your toes, press your knee down, drive your hips up. So notice which hip is lower. Level them out with the continuation of pressing your right knee outward. Down, round it out. 2 more rounds of breath. Release back down. Both legs out straight. Give them a shake. Give them a wiggle. Left and right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And we're taking it to the other side. Left leg in a figure 4. Getting delirious here by myself. Both hands reach up. Pause for a moment. Flex your left toes. Press your left knee away. 1 more breath in. Lift. Fold on your exhale. You decide to stay here, to add on. Press your left hand to left knee. Y'all ever watch those glass blowing videos on Instagram? For a while, that's all that popped up on my Explore feed was glass blowing videos. It's so crazy to see something that's so fragile when it's room temperature. It can be molded in so many different ways when it's hot, when it's malleable, when it's in this between liquid state, non-Newtonian fluid. Come back up through to center, bend your right leg, same thing, reverse figure 4 tabletop. Flex your left toes, press your knee down. So, whenever you're feeling tightness through your body, first instinct is, well, I need to loosen that up. First instinct from there is to stretch. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower down. What I invite you to do, rather than just stretching, is warm up first. Take Sasana, some vinyasas. Something to get your body moving and flowing, this warmth, so that you can stretch. Both legs out straight in front. Breathe in, reach up. Fold forward on your breath out. You've put in a lot of power. Let yourself get passive here. Round your forehead to knees. Let your hands fall to the side, palms face up. Like you're a rag doll that just got sat down. You still breathe fully, even in this folded position. Inhale through to center and lower all the way onto your back. Hug your right knee in and then twist towards the left. Supine twist. Right shoulder stays down on the ground. And if your right shoulder lifts, that deep, almost says deep, but it lessens how deep you get into your posture. And it rolls with you. So again, you may touch the ground with your knee, but if your shoulder's lifted, it's not actually more space. So keep the space, right shoulder down, and then twist within that. Breathe softly within that. Eventually, maybe weeks, maybe years, maybe never, your knee may touch the ground. And shoulder. Back through to center, switch out your legs. Left knee in, right leg long, breathe in to squeeze. Twist on your breath out. Last full breath. Back through to center, happy baby. Final pose of class. I'm taking modified happy baby. My knees are staying bent. If you want to unbend your legs, send your heels up. It's a great pose if you want to take behind the thighs instead. And this can take either bent legs or more straightened legs. Let your tailbone be connected to the ground the whole time, whatever shape you choose within that. Close your eyes and acknowledge the challenges you faced and the benefits that those could have on your body, the benefits those could have on your life, and then eventually the way that you encounter everyone else around you, the way you impact them. All three so important, and all three start with your own personal practice. Hug your knees back into your chest one more time. Take a breath in, squeeze in, embrace your legs, round your forehead to knee. Exhale, Shavasana. Extend your legs out. Take up corpse pose on your mat. Imitate the best corpse that you can. Supportive, still. Just watch what happens. Lately that have been challenging me or trying to move my body, and I mostly want stillness. And also letting go of distractions so that I can focus on responsibilities. And then lastly, viewing myself in a more positive light, finding more confidence in myself. All three of those have been struggles. And through my practice, I've been finding them as less struggles. And it took the recognition and then signing up for the work, pushing through, getting some heat built up, discomfort. And then let the benefits come from that. We're always on a journey, always towards one goal or another. Allow whatever came up through your practice now to be just another aspect of life. And then how can you grow from that? Be around that. When you're ready to move, take deeper breaths, long inhales and exhales. And then move your fingers, make fists, and then widen out your hands. Same with your toes, widen them out, just close them in. Tilt your chin left and right, let your neck wake up. And good morning stretch, hands above your heads, get long. And hug knees to chest, get small. Pick a side and roll to it for a fetal pose. Use your bicep as a pillow. And once again, whatever challenged you most through class, whether it was movement, your heart rate and breath, whether it was something physical, something mental, find gratitude for it. Look it in the face and say, thank you for presenting that challenge to me. Gently press yourself to a seat, keeping your eyes closed. Maintain your practice. Your hand to your heart. Lift your heart up into your hands. Let your shoulders drop from your ears. Recognizing in one another that there is a light, a love, a student, and a teacher. We honor that and recognize it by bowing and sharing our words. Namaste. Welcome to the other side, yogis. I made my shirt two-toned. It's now dark gray and light gray. I hope you sweated out. Hope you had fun. Let me know what you thought about this class. Anything that you want to see next time, let me know about it. If you really liked all this movement, and again, I signed y'all up for it and I signed myself up for it. So if that's something that you're digging, I'd love to talk to you more about it. We'll do it again. Tomorrow, I'll be back on YouTube, 6 o'clock. Yes, 6 o'clock. Other than that, you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Namaste, yogis. See you all soon.